So my job is to point out the cracked plaster and paint on the walls here. So this is something that once I saw it for the first time, I couldn't unsee it. And it's caused by a canvas layer covered by plaster over the years that was cracked, and the paint on top of it is chipped.
When we get the organ out of here, we have the chance to replace the floor without filling the organ with dust or filling the new organ with dust. So we have this old vinyl asbestos tile that I understand from one of our members this morning has been here at least since 1974, when she said it was already old then. You can see that it's chipped and falling apart and desperately needs to be replaced. There's tape to hold the floor together and the steps on the way up to the chancel and the chancel floor. And we have actual old soft wood floor under the vinyl tile, but we can't just renovate that because it will creak and groan when we walk on it. So we need to put in a good modern hardwood floor, which will also help the acoustics with the new organ. So floor will be a big part of the renovation.
We are looking at creative solutions to make the chancel more accessible, hospitable, usable, and beautiful. You'll notice the altar table is sort of right in the way of a lot of things. If someone's standing at it, it's difficult to pass around that person, which could be dangerous if you are, say, wearing a robe and holding an open flame, which happens quite often around here. If a big orchestra or choir is here, there's a big thing in the way that reduces possibility for some amazing musical experiences. So we're brainstorming ways to make this movable so that it can serve better during liturgy, be safer, better during musical performances, and also serve the space in a more beautiful way, which would extend all the way up to restoring the apse to its original painting of a midnight sky with gold stars, which is and the original architectural notes based on the parable of the vine grower. So you would have a whole story of the saints on earth, the midnight sky, and then the heavens, the vines of heaven above that, which we've sort of missed that story now. And then otherwise making the chancel more usable, with being able to flex things, make way for more musicians during Bach Vespers, things like this being in the way, but we still want it to serve liturgy as much as we can, and finding creative solutions for all of that.
So you're currently walking into the area where the accessibility ramp will be, and it will start a few paces back on the floor here and rise up to the area where the sacristy is, and we literally allow people with physical challenges to get up to the sacristy, get over to the altar itself. This is important for pastors or assisting ministers, anyone who really needs to reach that area and be able to more fully participate in the service as well. To the back, we're looking to install the LULA, which stands for Limited Use, Limited Application. And the LULA is an accessibility elevator that would start at street level on the side of the church, approximately where this gate is. There's a door to that side, and we would utilize the stair loft that is rarely ever used, that would take us up to the first floor of the church, actually up to the loft as well, and down to the community room. So that would make major step forward for accessibility for all parts of the building for people who are currently really have much difficulty in getting to those locations.
Welcome to the very warm organ loft. As you see, I'm here by myself. Nobody can get up here because of the stairs, and it's not accessible to most people. A couple things I want to point out. One, this floor, this subfloor, is going to be removed. However, for the new organ, our railing is not up to code. Let's go up here. This is you can see the temperature, it's almost 82. This is very dangerous. It only comes up to, I don't even know what this is, 30 something, and I believe 40 42 is
That it's only 20 some inches.
Oh, this is 20 something, and it needs to be 40? 42 to be up to code. Over here is where we have the one issue that was identified for the joist that needs to be repaired. Careful, everyone. And it's under this where they identified a weak joist that will be part of the renovation that will be fixed.